Okay, so the question is, can we fit all of these? This literally has like so much stuff. Okay, welcome to this Adventures with Con video. In this unboxing video, we're going to dive into the Farpoint 70 unboxing. First off, I want to start with why we need such a large backpack and what we're going to use it for. So why do I need this backpack? Well, I'm very much fortunate to be able to take a 6-month sabbatical away from my day job and go traveling around the world with my girlfriend. However, none of the backpacks I currently have are any use or big enough, so I needed to invest on a larger backpack that has a couple of different key use cases. First up, the most important thing is that it's big enough to fit all of the clothes that I intend on taking around the world. Number two, it is also big enough to carry a laptop as well as all of the necessary plugs, adapters and key items that is actually accessible and ready to go on the move when you need it the most. Thirdly, of course, it is all the other junk that you take traveling. So I have drones, I have a couple of cameras that I want to take around the world with me, as well as a bunch of other stuff such as my Kindle and any other good items I see fit. I'm really looking for a backpack that can actually be carryable and actually you don't have to lug around with you and actually feel that you can just sling it over your shoulder and actually just a bit more usable. Enough talking, let's dive into the unboxing. So starting off with this big box, essentially we have been delivered any unboxing smells? None. Shocking. Okay, get that out of the way. And first impressions are good. It's big so far. We have opted to go for the black version. Yeah, so far so good. Feels like the right sort of size. Weight wise, not too bad. The backpack is big, so it's going to weigh something. Let's dive into the actual. Here we are. Straight off the bat, there is obviously some of the key observations is that we have the detachable front backpack, which is the 15 liters, I believe, followed by the other main backpack, which is 55 liters. So first impressions, actually, the backpack is good color and actually feels like it's good quality. You know, actually like the kind of ripstop material actually feels like it's the right sort of stuff you're looking for in a backpack. Yeah, first impressions are good. So I'm just gonna actually unclip here. So unclip that, the looks of it. Which looks good. Okay, and these are clipped on as well. Okay, nice. First impressions. Right, as we all need to do a bit of work when we're traveling, so actually laptop needs to fit a laptop. This looks like it will fit a laptop, maybe. The question is, will it fit a 14-inch MacBook Pro? And the answer to that question is yes, it does. Very easily, actually. That is, first of all, a bonus, because I wasn't sure if the 15 liter would actually fit a 14-inch MacBook Pro, but it does, so that is great news. Okay, onto the main pack. Pretty straightforward by the looks of it, clamshell sort of design. Let's actually just open it up and see how it looks. Nice. Okay, a bit of bulk there, which I guess are all the straps at the bottom. But I mean, first impressions, it is a clamshell backpack with quite a bit of volume in it. So yeah, front bit has this sort of like mesh pocket for all good things, smelly items. We have side pockets associated here, so the side pockets can actually store other stuff. I don't know what you'd store in a side pocket like this. Socks. And then we have some straps as well, which looks to be quite useful. And that's it. In terms of other pockets, there are a couple of like loopholes here for attaching stuff. And that's it on the front. on the back. So let's dive into this back bit. Okay, yeah, so all the bulky stuff was actually the hip straps, which, as you can see here, is pretty actually strong and sturdy by the looks of it, which is cool. And then also followed by the proper backpack items. It has like this sort of hard shell around, and actually you can see like wire-based aspects in the sides, which actually provides a lot of the back structure, I guess, as well as this kind of, what do they call it, the airscape, which I guess provides a lot of ventilation. Nice bit of padding there as well. So that's pretty cool. That is the main backpack. It's got some nice handles here as well. It looks, yeah, it looks like a backpack that is big, that can fit some stuff in it and is clamshell. So there's not a lot else to say about the backpack, to be honest. So the day pack, I mean, it's actually ideal size, really. It has 2 front pockets here and here for water bottles. It has the first little top pocket for passports, USB drives, whatever. And then inside, it has a laptop sleeve, as well as some front pockets for stuff, as well as some clips. And then just kind of that deep base, so you can stick some chargers in there, you can fit your Mac in there. Can you fit the drone in there? DJI Mavic 4 doesn't fit in the bag. Sorry, not Mavic 4, Mini 4. Yes, it does. Okay. Yeah. Let's try try it on for size. That's really comfy, you know? Look, it's like a, yeah, nice. So now we know that the drone and the laptop fits in the mini backpack. What fits in the big backpack? For help with this task, I'm going to, first of all, apparently roll this up. So stuff it down in here, and that just kind of tucks away in there underneath, like so. That's pretty clever. So that just rolls up and it's tucked away in there, and it's not going to make you hot and sweaty. But coming back to how much stuff can we fit in the main bag? And for this task, I have my glamorous girlfriend who's already packed all of her stuff and has way too much stuff packed already and is not living the minimalist lifestyle that we've spoken about. Let's see how much stuff of hers can we fit in the backpack. Okay, so the question is, can we fit all of these? She literally has like so much stuff. Starting off with the big ones at the bottom. Does that fit? Yeah, another big one, which fits well. Then some trainers. No problem by the looks of it. I know this is not packed and how it should be packed. Yes, there's better ways to pack things. All right, does this fit in there now? Ooh, that one's a bit tight. Oh, not sure about that. No bother. Oh, a bit tight. That is quite tight, but there's plenty of space in there. Just needs to be packed sensibly, I think, is the thing, which I have not done. I have not packed that sensibly. How does that feel? That feels comfortable. Look at that. That feels really, really comfortable. Good size. I mean, she has way too much stuff. This sort of like, well, it clips through, doesn't it? So in theory, right, you can actually have this on top with all the stuff through this hole. So now we have a backpack on a backpack, a little baby backpack on a big backpack. And of course it's gonna weigh an absolute ton. Is that, yeah, I mean, it looks like I'm gonna move to the North Pole. It seems all right. So what are my concluding thoughts? Pretty good. I mean, we have just packed a ton of stuff into that. We've put 4 packing cubes, massive rammed packing cubes of way too much stuff. We've put a pair of trainers in there. We've put a laptop, and we've also put a drone in the small mini pack as well. And it's been pretty damn good. Here they are stacked up next to each other. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty heavy, but if you plan on moving around the world, or, you know, taking half your life possessions with you like my girlfriend does, then Farpoint 70 is the one for you. I mean, you can do 6 months traveling with that. No bother. There you have it. Farpoint 70. Good first impressions. Fits everything you need to fit. 4 packing cubes plus trainers, plus drones, plus laptops. Everything you need for 6 months traveling. Would I recommend? I'll come back to you in 6 months. Cheers.